right, coming up next, the matchup for the UFC Heavyweight Division title. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC Heavyweight Champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the Octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 175 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, introducing the challenger, Prince. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov!
Thanks for the championship. You can give me your instruction in the dressing room. Protect yourself out here. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it fun.
Ready. Well, there can be few better backdrops for a mixed martial arts live event than this Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. And you remember when we finally got here in 2016, we've been showing up strong ever since.
Every time you go to MSG, you should come with a big event. This is a phenomenal arena. It's a fantastic fight environment. New York City, baby, the city of dreams. He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat. There it is. Chest.
Getting tighter. Wow. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make...
Nurmagomedov's trying for a submission here.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Somehow stays in the fight. Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Useful strike there, the ground and pound on point tonight. I mean, how many can he take? Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. An attacking armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And this might just be a matter of time. Not tapping out tonight. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you gotta be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Nurmagomedov's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. So 31 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Muay Thai plump. All right, so again, the fighters clinch.
Nice double leg shot.
Oh, he slams him to the ground. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Nurmagomedov. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Back to the feet now.
Look at how he turned his hip into that leg.
Well done. That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Take a seat, breathe and relax. I need you to suck it up this round, okay? You're missing those takedowns because you're not setting them up. You can see them coming online.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there.
Great punch, landed with so much power.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, nice slip and counter.
So try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, perfect entry to slam him down. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Solid strike on the ground. Trying for a submission here.
Attacking armbar. Oh. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. And he landed the right hand there. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nurmagomedov. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Back mount now. Nurmagomedov's has got full mount now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice job to reverse it. Oh, pretty good entry there, and he gets the fight to his wheelhouse on the ground.
Beautiful takedown into the full guard. Look for him to posture and use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
90 seconds now to go round 2.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's going to attack armbar here.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. Get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control. Because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
10 seconds remain in round 2. All All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. These guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range. Right there.
Wow, huge head kick.
Landed a good uppercut there.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects.
Beautiful takedown land. Great timing on that double leg. Now he's going to attack the triangle choke here. To the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Oh, that'll work. The ground and pound strike is good.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. He should be defending right now. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Escape, escape, escape.
Brilliant submission defense there. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal for Diaz. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Nice entry into the finish, correct.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive action.
Oh, is he an active pursuer of the submission?
He's attacking armbar now.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Stays in the fight. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Gotta be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. hammer fist. Nurmagomedov going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. 20 seconds left. Lands the ground and pound strike. Final seconds here. All right, hammer fist here by Nurmagomedov. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, sit down, buddy. Take a deep breath, get a drink, relax, and listen.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to do that extra 10 minutes.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Beautiful strike.
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Nurmagomedov gets back up. No surprise there. Just misses there with the left. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib. The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Nurmagomedov's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Gotta be careful, armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And this might just be a matter of time.
Stay sharp, get cut.
Not tapping out tonight. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here for Bob. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Back to the feet now. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No 3-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want...
And there, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright.
Another takedown land.
Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry. All right, side control now.
Yeah, he's gonna try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so that he can get pressure to... Oh, no! He switches to armbar. He went all the way across. Now he's got to try to get his opponent's hands unlocked.
High-level transition there. We'll see if he can ultimately separate this arm. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
All right, so now we're on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here or not. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Nurmagomedov going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
Oh, back double leg shot.
Oh, ow! Slams into the canvas with authority. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
30 seconds now to go in the round.
An attacking armbar.
He might get a finish here.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
Nurmagomedov's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
That right hand landed.
Oh, single collar tie here. All right, the fighters are fighting out of the clinch here, and now we go to the ground. Beautiful trip there to get the takedown. Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Oh, John. One guy's always paying attention. The other guy's going, take a point. Take a point like they did to your boy, Johnny, and you lose the All-Valley Championship for disrespecting a guy like that with that sweep.
Nurmagomedov's going for an arm here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go. He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. Take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
All right, so there is the consensus baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion, your winner tonight by way of submission. He leaned on the grappling. That was the path of least resistance, and that is the man they are all chasing for UFC heavyweight gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Gaines called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 12 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
All right, so heavyweight title retained is the headline inside this arena here tonight. Congratulations to the still heavyweight champ. Once again, proving he's the elite among the elite.
In a division where everything can change in a second, this guy has brought consistency to something that is so volatile. What a champion, what a fighter he remains, the heavyweight champion.